Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. The shotgun running play call. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job on this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And there's the handoff. They've got him down out near the 40.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Trying to find some room. It's Johnson. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Takes a quick grab. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Ball handed off. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They'll run it here. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that can dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. To bring him down short of the marker, and now it's going to be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it and finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's what the offense will take over. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. And they'll use the ground game here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. First and goal, handoff. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Took some extra time in the weight room, paying off on that play.
What a job shedding tackles, crossing that goal line. And if you're this defense, you got to focus a bit more on the fundamentals and wrapping up, because poor tackling teams get exposed by running backs like this.
Kickoff fielded inside the 20. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. The Auburn offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Punt over the middle. It's Daly. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
They're going to run it. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down. Now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? There's the handoff. He's swarmed by the defense. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. We're going for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The pocket breaking down. And this one is caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening them. Spot the ball at the 22. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Auburn.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. Gets some space around the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's caught inside the 10. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
First and goal.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And it's no good. You missed it. So in the second quarter of play, this game remains tied. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a solid run. Good for first down yardage. He'll hand it off.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. Now here comes the bunch formation. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Catch made on the right side. Stiff arms the man. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run for the first down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just about 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, Irish. Will take the lead in the second half.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
By completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And the kickoff will be a return. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, I'd love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
He finds his man. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the sophomore making an impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
On the play. Second down.
Getting set. Here's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
On third down, he drops to throw. And the pass is complete to the tight end.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Hey, good job by the defense here, not being surprised on 3rd down and 1. The offense elects to throw the ball instead of running for the first down, and the defense is able to come up with a sack.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And they've reclaimed the lead with that. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Notre Dame. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is
airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Auburn. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
PAT is good, makes it a 3-point game, 31-28. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
The back's got it. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch it.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second for the half. Important second down play coming up. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and lofting it toward the left sideline.
Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. He's picked for a third time tonight.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how